The state capitol building aglow in the night air of Sacramento, California. You can taste the excitement here at the sold-out arena in Sacramento. It's the New Orleans Pelicans, defending NBA champions, and the Sacramento Kings. You look at Sacramento. Well, compared to last season, you'd have to say the start to this season has not been quite what you'd expect. They hope to improve their record with the win tonight, certainly.
You know, for the Kings, they've been holding their own to start the season. This is a team that is worthy of keeping an eye on. A solid start, and they could maintain this momentum for a while.
Well, we know they're a playoff contender. You know, that's something that was easily predictable. The question is, what steps can they take to improve a little bit more to get to the point where they can become a true championship contender?
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, Money, he's in at point guard. Davis is out there with Paul George, and it's Knox in at the 5. Here's Money, the Kings getting the bucket. And Davis gets it to go.
And they'd love to have a few more easy baskets like that to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Yes, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Money. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Really a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Cousins, the pass to Bowen. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Deflects the pass. Up and in on the layup. And here are the Kings now. It's a 5-point game. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, these were two of the top teams in the conference a year ago. And I'll tell you what, this club was really at their best in those games. The season series really belonged to them.
And so here is New Orleans. Plays it in without an inch of room around him.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Here's Clarkson, right now averaging 5 points a game. They double him with George. Passes it to McDaniels. Here's Clarkson, beyond the arc. And Davis pulls it down. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Money, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, nice bucket. They were really playing intelligently here.
And even though the lead's not large, they've definitely got the upper hand.
Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against the Nuggets in Denver.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. And George, here we go. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. 2 shots. Throw good, Paul George. And George drops them both.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
I think our shot selection could be a lot better on the offensive end, so be patient. If you don't have an open look, move the basketball. Eventually, someone's going to be wide open for the shot. Now let's go.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. He wants this game played at breakneck pace as much as possible. He was very clear, saying the fast break is going to be our best friend today. He also told them their offense needs to center to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Over to the wing. Pass to Meyer. Inside, they need this. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Here's Money. 5 points in the game. To the right side. New Orleans moving it around. There's the dish to George. Offline with his three. The Kings trail by 8. Meyer, defended by George. Here's Cousins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Cousins has got his first bucket of the night.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Here's Money. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Knox, and the layup's good off the glass.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And Sacramento has possession. Trailing here by 8. Clarkson kicks to McDaniel. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Davis sets a screen. Money passes to Davis. The Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
The Kings trail by 10. Clarkson passes to Meyer. He tries for 3. A nice shot by McDaniel. Here's Money. He has 5. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, George. The long distance 3 is buried. George has got 5.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
Clarkson kicks to McDaniel. Here's Cousins. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Money. Puts up a three. Kept alive. Tries a three. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. There's the pass to Knox. Here's Money. It's tipped. McDaniels passes to Clarkson. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. Pelicans, number 1.
Kevin, this squad had some great passers. I'm talking about outstanding passers. Creative, effective, versatile. I mean, they really knew how to find the right moment last year to get the ball to an open teammate. And that's the key to having assists and leading the league in that category. Finding open teammates for good shots.
Everybody relax now. On offense, I want us to slow it down. Work the shot clock, run your sets, and only shoot if you get a great look. Got it? Good.
Well, let's take a look at Paul George and how his last season turned out. Second in field goal percentage, and at number 2 on the list of the NBA's.
Ball stolen. Out in his own on the break. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
The Kings trail by 12. Outside Jennings. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. Sacramento making a switch here.
Second team foul. Substitution for Thomas.
Here's Jennings, averaging 9 points per contest. And Cousins kicks to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jennings. Off target with his 3. Pelicans leading by 12. Here's Money. 7 points in the game. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Money's got 9. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
And the Pelicans with possession here. From deep. Sacramento grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And that game, guys, was really a perfect example of how important your bench can be. I thought the reserve production was really the key.
Exactly. That was where a lot of their scoring came from. It was a big game for the backups.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
The Kings trail by 16. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. And George with this stuff.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Here's Jennings. Paul George making his last shot. Jennings, there's the block. But they'll get another chance. Here's Diamatopoulos. And that one's good.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Here's Money. He's got 9. Down low, here's Knox, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
No good from Cousins.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Money passes to Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Here is Jennings, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Feeds to Jennings. Here's McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. It's Jennings with the drive. Here's Diamatopoulos. Soft touch off the glass.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
1:49 left here in the opening quarter. No good for Money.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And New Orleans pushing it up now.
Whoa! How about that, basketball fans?
Beautiful.
Wow. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
They get the rebound. 1:15 left to play in the first. It's back to Jennings. Left side, Jennings. Clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. And that one hits back iron.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Money. He's got 9. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Davis throws it down.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Outside Jennings. Pass to McDaniels. He feeds it to Cousins. Takes the turnaround J. That one wide left.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it. Look at that lead up and down the court. They have been in complete control all night.
And it's kept this building as quiet as a library. These fans have had nothing to cheer for.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. The Pelicans on top, just dominating this one. And we'll be back with you right after this. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
They've set the first half tone by really getting out in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
New group on the floor for the Kings. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. So the Pelican 5 right now. Money in at point guard. He's out there with Gordon, and it's Knox in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Money. He's got 11. From outside the arc, and the shot is good. Money's got 14 points.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Nuggets was superb. He finished with 57 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, and that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Now here's Gordon. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And he gets the bucket.
Well, if they didn't look at the scoreboard, you'd think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I like the energy they're playing with here, Steve. I mean, a nice uptick in their second chance points.
To end the run, and then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
Well, you got to love his determination.
Here's Money. He's got 14. Here's Knox, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Pelicans have made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10.
Well, and they were 74% free throw shooting as a team last year, so those numbers could come up.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter, that'll do it.
McDaniels kicks to Jennings. He dishes it to Cousins. Cannot hit. Nice D from Money.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Good. Money's got 16.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
And now the Pelicans on the break.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Now here's Jennings. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
First trip to the line for him here.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
Well, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn it around.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Jennings. Inside, McDaniels makes it off the glass. McDaniels got 5 now.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Here's Money.
Oh, are you kidding me?
That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw one.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Sacramento with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. 1:09 left to play in the first half. puts up a three, and the shot is good. Money's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Jennings drives in, wasted no time on that one. And so it's New Orleans with it. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. That's tipped. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Meyer. Dishes to Cousins. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Money passes to Knox. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Money. He's guarded by Jennings. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Money. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Money's got 23 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Pelicans on top, running away with it. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I don't try to force it on offense, good things happen. That's why I've had success here early on. Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. On offense, we couldn't have been better. Ideal game plan, and you guys have carried it out to perfection. No going easy on them in the second half. We're going for the throat. I will point out that all the steals we got in that half as something we can build on. We pestered them with our D. That was great. And let's start every possession this half by looking to trigger the fast break. Less bodies on the defensive glass and more guys headed up the court looking for...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Money. He has 23 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And those steals are all the evidence you need of just how high his basketball IQ is. He really sees the floor well defensively.
They've got McDaniels. Clarkson is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Bowen in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Inside, here's Knox. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 14 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Clarkson kicks to Cousins. McDaniels passes to Clarkson. Here's Cousins. This one for 3. They get it back. New Orleans has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. The 15-footer. Here's Money. To the inside. George. And he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 14 points.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Money. He's got 23, and the shot is good. Money's got 25 points in the game.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment. And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
George passes to Money. Back to George. Shot denied.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Here's Clarkson, defended by George. Meyer passes to Bowen. Here's Clarkson, the pass to McDaniels. From deep. The second chance effort. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
The feed to George. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Clarkson kicks to Cousins. Pass to McDaniels. Can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Money. He's got 25. To the middle. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Meyer. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Curry's checked in.
15 seconds on the shot clock. 19. Checking in for the Pelicans.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. Passes it to Money. Back to Curry. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Curry's got 6.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
And that's a foul called on Money. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Clarkson passes to Cousins. And that one's good. 10 points for him.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Money. Knocks the pass to Money. The 19-foot shot. Cousins pulls it in. Down low. Here's McDaniels.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
He got right to the cup using that screen. And now it's 27 points for Money.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Clarkson passes to Bowen. Pass to Meyer. Now here's Cousins. Defense is right there. That's good. Clarkson's got 5 now.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Here's Money. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Money's got 29 in the game.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Watch out now!
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Clarkson kicks to McDaniels. From the arc. And another 3 for Sacramento.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
Kicks to George. The dish to Davis. New Orleans moving the ball around. Curry can't get it to go. The Kings have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And there's the pass to Clarkson. Cousins with a screen on Davis. Here's McDaniels. He has 7. 5 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Money passes to Knox. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 16.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Clarkson kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Clarkson. Wide open. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
This touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous, stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Here's Clarkson. Here's Cousins. Uses both hands to slam it down.
It's a good thing he showed up today, because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And the other thing,
That's the way to shoot the rock.
it's at the other end.
New Orleans gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Curry kicks to Teague. Feeds it to Davis. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Look at the combination of size and touch. That's why he's a great finisher down low.
Money's checked in for New Orleans. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Sacramento's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Chavez passes to Jennings. Passes it to Moss. He kicks it to Jennings. Shot clock at 6. Davis with the block. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And that one is hammered home. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Jennings passes to Chavez. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. A nice shot by Teague.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
The drive by Jennings. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession.
Remains Sacramento ball.
And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. Pelicans, number 1.
Yeah, and because of that, Kevin, they were one of the best defenses last year as a team. I mean, they led the league in steals, and that's not an easy thing to do. I mean, that's hard work and concentration.
They need this. And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. New Orleans dictating the flow. Here's Money. That's good. Money's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
Jennings against Teague. Pass to Chavez. Tries a 3. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. 7 points in the game. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Money.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary for him.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Here's Money. 37 points for him.
Sacramento foul call. Diamantopoulos. That's his third personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. New Orleans making a switch here. Both free throws good for Money. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pelicans ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. So the Pelican 5 right now. Money, he's in at the point. He's out there with Gordon. And it's Muscala in at the 5 spot. Money somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Money's got 41.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
The tray. Pelicans with the rebound. Muscala's got 5 rebounds tonight. The pass to Money. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
King shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Knocked away. It's 2-on-1. And here they go. And the basket by Gordon.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Passes it to Chavez. There's the pick. Clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Svensson. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. The Pelicans, another fast break opportunity here. Outside Gordon. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
To halt the run. And he gets it to go. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Money. Pass to Nixon. No good with the layup. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Chavez. Here's Svensson. Again, Sacramento.
Svensson.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Chavez.
Here's Money. Passes it to Nixon. He feeds it to Gordon. 4 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Taking 2 shots.
first one falls for him. The Kings making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Screen by Cousins. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Money. Eric Gordon on the wing. Clock at 6. Stripped away. Right side, Westbrook. Pass to Clarkson. He dishes it to Cousins. The rebound by Money. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Pass to Muscala. Shoots a 3, and it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Money. Money's got 44.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Here's Clarkson. Right wing. Here's Svensson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Here's Money. The pass to Nixon. To the paint. For the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Nice kick out after the defense had collapsed on him.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Clarkson passes to Bowen. Here we go, all alone. Here's Money. Outside Westbrook. Passes it to Bowen. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Kings, Bowen. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. The Pelicans making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. New Orleans has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's Money. Cannot hit. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Pass to Clarkson. Shoots a 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Clarkson's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. They set the pick. Off the screen, Money. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Still Kings ball. 17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
Out to the wing. Cousins with it. Outside Westbrook. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. 5 on the clock. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
New Orleans dictating the flow. Here's Money. Huffman. He's covered by Westbrook to the left wing. Here's Money. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Money's got 46 points.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
And New Orleans pushing it up now.
Oh, man, what a play.
And down it goes, jamming that one home. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Pass to Clarkson. Shoots the three. No luck. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Nixon. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 4 assists now tonight.
They've taken so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside.
Here's Money. And the layup's good off the glass. Money's got 50 points.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
They get a hand on it. Ahead, here's Muscala. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
At the line for your Kings, Jordan Clarkson. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Clarkson. Sacramento making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. New Orleans with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Money. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Money's got 52 points.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
Clarkson kicks to Cousins. And that's a foul called on Money. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Just 5 on the clock. Knocks it loose. The Pelicans, another fast break opportunity here. And up the court come the Kings on the break.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that play.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
And Cousins comes over to help. And again, another basket there for Money. Money's got 54 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
The pass to Moss. Left side Westbrook. Cousins with a screen for Westbrook. Moss, the pass to Chavez. Soft touch off the glass.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Money, and Muscala kicks to T. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Jeff Teague, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Second free throw, no good. Sacramento's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Passes it to Chavez. Dishes it to Cousins. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for T. Eric Gordon. Here's Money. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Right side, Westbrook. Pass to Chavez. Another steal. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. It's deflected. .141 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
16 seconds on the shot clock. 16.
Here's Chavez. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
They ran that inbound play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Ball stolen. And now Sacramento on the break.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
This is really going to be a good win. They've proven they know how to attack this team, and I think it's important to establish that against a conference opponent.
I agree, because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to see them that often.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Money. What more really can you ask of a guy? I mean, when he comes out and gets a triple-double, making contributions all over the place tonight.
And the Kings making a change here. Both free throws good for Money.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Another steal. The Pelicans, another fast break opportunity. Oh,
get it! Watch out now.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Diamatopoulos. A beautiful reverse layup.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
It's stolen. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Svensson. Again, Sacramento. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Mike Moss.
Here's Money. And good on the basket. Book it. Money's got 60.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
The 19-foot shot. They set the screen. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
I think I was trying my hardest to sell every fake I threw. A lot of times you can just go through the motions and stuff, but if you work hard to sell a fake, you can open up space like I was able to. Yo, I can make a living in Hollywood with my acting skills, you know what I'm saying?
Albeit grudgingly, I will admit tonight you were the master puppeteer. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.
Now I own the several money market accounts. Blaze the street and then I would just like to announce. Feeling my